On today's episode on WarpDriveM, we are going to drive to the shop to check out the 7 Series and to see what's wrong with the water system, with the cooling system, because it's losing water, it drops underneath, and I think it's building too much pressure in the cooling system. So yeah, let's drive in there and check what's wrong with it. Let's check now from where this 7 Series loses water. I've noticed under the car in the last few days that we have some coolant leaking. Let's see how bad it is. Oh, not bad. Oh yeah. Yep, we are losing coolant. Maybe the radiator, or maybe here. Yep, in here, and it's leaking down. Yes, let's hope it's not, the radiator is not broken. Let's take this hose out to see if this it's broken or not. This plastic thing is broken or not. Should this be in here? Yes. Oops, I forgot to tighten this. Yes, I forgot. Okay, I need a 10 millimeter. Okay, way better. See that? Okay, but I'm going to take 10 millimeter to tighten that bolt in here. I'm pretty sure I forgot when I replaced few lines in there and in there. No leaks, I hope. Maybe I can tighten this one a little bit. Oh, by the way, let me show you something. I drove 1679 kilometers, so 1700 kilometers with the car, and till now no problems, or no major problems. Just this one started to leak and I didn't had any other problems. Everything is still dry. Perfect. Let's see how bad it is. I've loosened the clamp. I hope it's just the I hope it's just the hose. The nipple looks to be okay. I think it's just the hose. So I just have to cut a little bit. Let me put it back. I have to bring some stuff to prepare. In here we still have rust. Just a little bit from the engine. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. I'm going to put a link under the video. You can watch the whole series with this car. The car was sitting for a lot of years and was a lot of rust in the cooling system. I replaced a lot of the pumps, the water pump, thermostat, everything. I've cleaned the system a few times, but apparently we still have some rust. We are going to wash the system once again, put new coolant, but first let's see if this is going to work. I hope it's just the hose, because all the hoses are old. I replaced these two ones in here for the fuel. I replaced this one, I replaced this one, I replaced another one from here, from underneath, a vacuum one. That's why this one was loose. And yeah, all the belts and everything. I've done a lot of work. The car works great. Like I said, I've drove 1700 kilometers and seems to be fine, but I've noticed under the car coolant. So apparently this hose is now bad and it's time to replace it. Let's see. Holy smokes, this is done. Check this out. So let's cut it in here. It's like plastic, no rubber anymore. Huh, do you like my plug? Homemade plug. Okay. Let's pour some antifreeze in there and job done.
Ah, was immer noch eine Kiste runter.
Ja, natürlich.
Ja, aber
Wir sind fertig. let's drive a little bit to see if we have a water leak. If no water leak, we park the car inside and replace the fuel filter, of course. With the car in the shop, I'm going to check these days if it's still leaking. Maybe I'm going to order this hose new and this one. While we are lifting the car in the air, we are going to replace the fuel filter. That's the first thing that we are going to do. Let's see how bad it is. Yeah, that's the coolant leak. Yep, intercoolant leak in there. Maybe it's coolant or maybe servo. In here, this leak from the crankshaft, it's not there anymore. So apparently it sealed from itself. Other than that, completely dry. Yes, completely dry everywhere. No new leak, known leak in fact. Exhaust still here, still new. Perfect. In here is not leaking anymore. So apparently you have to drive the cars and it's going to fix itself. Perfect. This is the fuel filter. Last time we replaced this hose, and yeah, I'm quite curious to see how old this fuel filter is. Maybe we can see a date or something in there. Let's replace it. But it's kind of tricky to replace the fuel filters on these cars because maybe you know, maybe you don't know, but this is the feed line directly from the tank. And this is the feed line to the engine, and every time you take this one out, it's going to dump fuel like a lot. So let me prepare for that. And yeah, these are still good, still new. This one as well. Oh, this is the problem with the handbrake. Like I said, I've heard that snap. So we have to replace the cable. Oh, it's going to be fun. Oh no, exhaust has to come off. Till where? Huh. Anyway, that's a problem for a different time. Now let's try to replace this one. Filter replaced, but of course the screw that holds the filter in place broke in there. So that's going to be fun to try to take it out. It's not that long, but I hope I can take it out somehow. I'm going to try to drill a little bit, and yeah, I'm going to update you if it's working or not. And in here we have the old one, but this one was a Male, so 2003. See that? From 2003. Oh my god, 20 years, 22 years old. Holy smokes. So I'm glad that I've replaced this. Now let's test the cylinder head if we have a blown cylinder head gasket, because the car is blowing a lot of condense. I'm not really sure if this is normal. It's cold outside, but not that cold to throw so much condensation on the exhaust. Let's make a test to see what's happening. And yeah, by the way, this update is after 2 months since I didn't start the car at all. I noticed that something is wrong and I didn't drove the car at all, and now let's check it. Because I've checked in here, we have no leak in here, no leak anywhere, no leak in there. All the leakage was because of the pressure, I'm pretty sure. Oh, we already have pressure in the system. So, yep, sadly we have to rebuild this engine. And we've done... Oh, I have to check the kilometers. I've done, I'm pretty sure, 1,500 kilometers with the car before it blew the head gasket, and all of that is because the car was sitting for so long and because it was hot after I drove the car. So yeah, it blew the head gasket. And just it's like that. We have a diagnostic now, and we know that the 7 Series has a blown head gasket. And yeah, we have to rebuild the engine or repair, just replace the head gasket. We have to send the cylinder head to be fixed, or to be sure that it's straight, put everything back together and it's good as new. But all of that will be in the next episode. If you want to see more progress, join me for the next episode. If you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, as usual, thumbs down. Until next time, see you later.